welcome to our book binding tutorial. All of the equipment you need was on the start of the video, so please rewind back if you didn't see that. First of all, I'm going to get my A4 piece of card and fold it in half. You can use a craft mat to help you with this, or align it with something that is already straight, like your book. You can always pinch the edges first and then flatten it out, like so. And I'm going to put it to one side. I'm now going to take out my pre-printed lined paper landscape. It's really important that you are not cutting this. You have it already as an A4 piece. If you don't have access to a printer, you just need plain paper, and you can use a pencil to mark out and measure each line so it is the exact amount, and then draw your lines neatly with a ruler. Again, aligning this with a craft mat will really help you to get that straight line. As soon as you have this, you then again need to fold it in half. For the next stage, I am going to show for the tutorial just 2 A4 pieces of double-sided lined landscape paper. And I'm going to take my pre-folded card and place it inside like so, making sure that they're not going over the edge, nice and neatly. Keep tapping if you need to. Then, taking my hole punch, I'm going to aim to do 4 hole punches, like so. Now, for the binding part. You are going to choose your craft wool or string. For this, it will be easier if it's a little bit thicker. This is probably a really good thickness to try and aim for. Now, if you already have any knitting needles at home, I would recommend only to use wooden or plastic. And if you're going to be using any other kind of needles, you will need an adult there to help you. So for this part, you will just need to use, if you use the chopsticks, you can take the string like this and poke it through the hole till you get it out the other side. So you're going to pass the string through and then do the same through the other holes. So to make it a little easier, I would just make sure that the string isn't attached to the ball and you just have it loose like this. This will make the process a lot easier. You can also tease it through to make sure that it's equal on both sides. Hi, Shaker. Okay, so when you've got it like this, it's a really good idea to make sure it's threaded through a few more times. Again, making sure that the pages are aligned. Poking them through and collecting on the other side. And again on this side. So the general rule, if you do it to one side, do it to the other, because the more symmetrical that you make it, the neater it's going to look. Here we go, just like this. And now, to make it a little Japanese looking like style, I'm going to fold over this way and again thread through my hole. So I'm now going over the side, this edge, and folding it a different way and just poking it through. like so, and doing the same to the other side. And again here. Bring it through and around. And really, you can do these in any patterns that you like. You could also mix some different colours if you wanted a different pattern design for your bookbinding. Again, back and under. Oh, I have my apprentice next to me. Meet Shaker, everyone. Shaker the rescue desert cat. And back around and through. Perfect. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks really neat. So what I'm going to decide to do is I'm just going to put it through for the last time. I'm going to hold my finger like so, and I'm going to tie a knot so it will not come undone. Will not come undone. Here we go. And if you want to do that again to secure it even tighter, you can. Again, just like a shoelace, with your finger, poking it through, holding that loop and threading it through. Here we go. And now you just need to take your scissors, cut off the excess. And a top tip that I would have is if you have any PVA glue, you could always stick them here and here to make sure it's not going to come off at all. And there you have it, ready for your front cover design. And you've got your own book. And obviously you can add as many pages as you wish. You just need to make sure you have as many as you can at the start. The more pages, the thicker your book's going to be. So there are absolutely no limits. You can make these for any size. Just make sure that your book cover and your pages, the sizes match. And before you go, if you are not satisfied with being able to see your book binding work on the side, as we wouldn't see that on a regular book in the shop, you can take either some fabric tape or some masking tape, and you can use this for the edge of your book. Opening your page, your book page to the middle. I am folding the book really carefully, so I'm not going to affect any of the binding, like so. And again on the other side, you can see I'm just folding here for the creases. Okay, looks like this. I'm then going to take the tape, measure it out, and I need a little bit of excess on each side, so that should be about right. And very carefully align it so it's as centered as possible. Make sure you're doing this on a flat surface as well. And when you've got it to this part here, you can either cut this tape slightly at either edge and stick it over to here, or you can simply just cut off the ends so you've got a lovely outside of your book there. Put this to the side. Let's make something out of that later. And the fabric tape, it really does have a great feel to it as well. And there you have it, your very own bound book. All that's left is for you to start writing. Enjoy!